Hey Bears fans, welcome back. We have a ton to unpack today, so buckle up because things are heating up in Chicago, and there's plenty of news that could impact the rest of the season. First things first, let's talk about TJ Edwards. The veteran linebacker has been sidelined for the past month, missing 4 consecutive games due to a broken bone in his hand coupled with a lingering hamstring injury. The good news is he's back on the practice field, albeit in a limited capacity. While the official injury report isn't dropping until tomorrow, and it might be mostly estimations given the unusual schedule after last Friday's game, the signs are promising. Having Edwards back on the field could be a huge boost for a Bears defense that has shown resilience, but at times has struggled against top-tier offenses. DeMarco Jackson and Amani Oga have done their best to fill the void, but there's no replacement for your top guys when games start to get more intense, and TJ was looking like one of the key defensive players before he got hurt. If he suits up at Lambeau Field this weekend, it could be a game-changer for Chicago's defensive front. Now, shifting gears to the offensive side of things, Ben Johnson's comments about Caleb Williams have been making the rounds. Yesterday, he spoke about Caleb's passing game, especially focusing on completion percentage, which currently sits just under 60%. Johnson was clear that this isn't solely on Caleb's shoulders. The conversation isn't about pointing fingers. It's about improving as a collective unit. Every receiver has a role in ensuring the passing game is crisp, and right now, the depth, discipline, and route execution aren't quite where they need to be. The emphasis this week, and moving forward, is on refining those details. But when asked to clarify his comments today, Johnson made it very clear that he's not unhappy with Caleb. In fact, he praised the quarterback's growth week over week, highlighting how well he's managing the game. Stats can be deceiving sometimes, and while Caleb may have missed a few throws, his control of the offense, quick reads, and command at the line of scrimmage are far better than at the start of the season. The improvements under center have been notable, and the coaching staff is confident in his continued development. It's also worth noting that some of the missed opportunities last week weren't entirely Caleb's fault. Receivers had their moments too. Luther Burton hesitated on a route, and DJ Moore fell on a play that could have been a significant gain before halftime. Johnson's point is that multiple factors can contribute to those situations, but overall, Caleb's decision-making and ability to run the offense have shown real progress. The goal remains to improve completion percentage and overall accuracy. But the bigger picture shows a quarterback becoming increasingly comfortable and effective at orchestrating plays, avoiding unnecessary sacks, delivering with consistent footwork, and making the right reads have been emphasized this year. And those adjustments are reflected in his overall game management. Fans may see the numbers and feel frustrated, but the coaching staff is focused on growth and situational control, which is far more important over the long run than any one stat line. Meanwhile, in terms of roster movement, the Bears have been keeping an eye on potential linebacker signings, including Kaiser White. The Titans recently waived the veteran, who has dealt with hamstring issues throughout the season and has only appeared in 1 game. While he may not be an immediate target given TJ Edwards' return, he remains a player to watch, particularly if he clears waivers. There's also attention on Jordan Schultz, who's reportedly healthy after an earlier hamstring injury. The defensive lineup for Chicago is starting to take shape, and the coaching staff is carefully monitoring who can make an impact down the stretch. Teammate Edmonds remains on injured reserve, missing at least 2 more weeks, but the rest of the linebacker group, including Amani Oga and DeMarco Jackson, have impressed with their performance. The Bears' defense is shaping up to be versatile and capable, but the return of a key piece like TJ Edwards will provide a much-needed lift in both morale and performance. Of course, all of this is building up to a critical showdown at Lambeau Field against the Packers. Ben Johnson highlighted Micah Parsons as a major focus for Chicago's defensive planning. Parsons has been sensational this year, consistently pressuring quarterbacks and racking up sacks. The Bears' offensive line, led by Aziz Tranquillo and Darnell Wright, will have to manage some tough matchups, particularly against Parsons and Rashawn Gary. Those edge rushers have the ability to disrupt the game, and the Bears' coaching staff is strategizing to minimize one-on-one situations that could tilt the game in Green Bay's favor. The chess match between Ben Johnson and Jeff Hafley is fascinating because both sides have elite players and strategic minds working to exploit weaknesses. On one hand, you have a Bears team that can generate turnovers and play physical defense, while on the other, Green Bay's defensive approach focuses on quick stops and limiting explosive plays. It sets the stage for a high-level tactical battle, one that could define the Bears' momentum heading into the final stretch of the season. Additionally, the Packers' defensive metrics are strong across the board, ranking top 8 in several categories including points allowed, total yards, passing yards, and rushing yards. While they don't generate as many turnovers as Chicago, their efficiency in getting off the field quickly is impressive. This contrast between the Bears and Packers defenses, Chicago's focus on takeaways versus Green Bay's consistency, adds a layer of intrigue for this matchup. The key for Chicago's offense will be managing the game efficiently, taking smart shots downfield, and capitalizing on any mismatch opportunities. With Caleb Williams continuing to develop as a field general, his ability to read the defense and make quick, accurate decisions will be crucial. The Bears have shown resilience and creativity on offense, and this game will be a test of whether that progress translates against one of the league's most disciplined defenses. As for the running game, Chicago has options that can provide stability and open up passing lanes, giving Caleb the chance to make plays without being under constant pressure. Balancing the rushing attack with strategic passing attempts could force the Packers to adjust their defensive schemes, which may create one-on-one situations that favor the Bears' strengths. Special attention will be paid to the offensive line's matchups against Parsons and Gary, and how well they can protect the quarterback while opening lanes for the running backs. Every assignment matters, and both the offensive and defensive coaches are scrutinizing every detail to ensure their teams have the best chance to succeed in this pivotal contest. On the personnel front, it's encouraging to see players returning from injury, getting reps in practice, and demonstrating the ability to contribute immediately. T.J. Edwards' presence alone could elevate the entire linebacker core, providing leadership and experience that can help younger players navigate high-pressure situations. Meanwhile, monitoring potential additions like Kaiser White and keeping tabs on available defensive talents ensures the Bears maintain flexibility and depth for the rest of the season. Every roster decision now can have a direct impact on the outcome of these critical matchups, and the coaching staff is clearly focused on optimizing both talent and strategy. Finally, the narrative of the Bears versus Packers matchup is amplified by the combination of veteran leadership and emerging talent across both teams. Caleb Williams is showing growth in managing the offense, while the defense is preparing for some of the league's most explosive players. Every snap will be a test of preparation, decision-making, and execution. Fans should anticipate a game filled with strategic adjustments, intense matchups on both sides of the ball, and moments where individual skill can tilt the outcome. The preparation and anticipation for this game highlight just how much is at stake, not only for the win, but for momentum as the Bears push forward into the latter part of the season. As we move deeper into the week leading up to the clash at Lambeau Field, the Bears are sharpening every detail, from their offensive schemes to defensive matchups, and every single player is being scrutinized for readiness. The excitement isn't just about the upcoming game. It's about seeing how the team responds to adversity, how they handle the return of key players, and how the younger athletes step up when the spotlight is on them. T.J. Edwards, now trending toward being back in the lineup, has the potential to change the defensive dynamic entirely. His ability to read plays, anticipate the quarterback's decisions, and make tackles in critical situations gives the Bears a real edge. In a game where momentum can shift in an instant, having a player of Edwards' caliber on the field can inspire the entire defense to elevate its performance. He's not just a physical presence. He's a leader, someone the team can rally around when the going gets tough. Ben Johnson has been clear about the coaching strategy leading up to this matchup. The emphasis has been on efficiency, controlling the pace of the game, and making smart decisions with the football. Caleb Williams' development as a quarterback is central to this strategy. He has been working tirelessly on footwork, timing, and accuracy, all while learning to make adjustments on the fly. Johnson has praised Caleb for his decision-making under pressure, highlighting how he has learned to throw the ball away rather than take unnecessary sacks. This is a sign of maturity and a deeper understanding of the game, traits that will be crucial when facing a defense as disciplined and aggressive as the Packers. While fans naturally focus on completion percentages and stats, the coaching staff is more interested in how Caleb controls the game, makes reads, and ensures the offense operates smoothly. It's about long-term growth and consistent performance under pressure, which is exactly what this matchup will test. On the offensive line, Aziz Tranquillo and Darnell Wright are tasked with navigating some of the league's most formidable edge rushers. Micah Parsons is not only a sack artist, but a player who changes the dynamics of the game simply by being on the field. His presence forces opposing quarterbacks to make split-second decisions and can create opportunities for big plays if neutralized effectively. The Bears' offensive strategy will likely focus on movement, quick passes, and clever adjustments at the line of scrimmage to prevent Parsons and Rashawn Gary from dictating the flow of the game. This battle along the line of scrimmage could be one of the most telling elements of the matchup, as controlling these moments sets the tone for both the passing and running games. Every snap will matter, and the Bears' preparation is centered on ensuring their linemen are ready for the intensity and speed they will face. Meanwhile, the Packers' defense, while consistently effective, will be tested by Chicago's versatility. The Bears have shown the ability to mix up formations, create mismatches, and exploit defensive tendencies. This week, coaching is focused on execution and discipline, particularly in route running and timing between quarterbacks and receivers. Every decision, every adjustment at the line of scrimmage, and every pre-snap read can influence the outcome. Receivers are being drilled on fundamentals, ensuring crisp routes and precise timing, while the quarterback is expected to make the right reads and trust his mechanics. The combination of strong coaching, player development, and situational awareness is what could tip the balance in this high-stakes matchup. Running backs and secondary options are also critical. Chicago's running game has been a focal point in practice, providing both a safety valve for the passing game and a threat that can force the Packers to adjust personnel. Creating balance in play calling keeps the defense off guard and opens opportunities for explosive plays downfield. The Bears' ability to execute both inside and outside runs, while keeping defenses honest with play-action passes, will be a key component of the game plan. Each running back's vision, patience, and understanding of blocking schemes are being emphasized in practice to ensure that when the game starts, they can operate instinctively and capitalize on opportunities created by the offensive line. On the defensive side, Micah Parsons looms as the player who could potentially disrupt Chicago's rhythm. The coaching staff has made it clear that minimizing Parsons' impact is a top priority. Schemes are being designed to apply chips, use extra blockers, and adjust protections without sacrificing offensive flexibility. Parsons' ability to read the offense and react quickly makes him dangerous, but Chicago's preparation has been meticulous. Film study, drills on edge recognition, and communication between linemen and backs are all part of a comprehensive strategy to contain him. The chess match on both sides is fascinating because the slightest misstep or miscommunication could be costly in a game where every play is magnified. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Whispers are growing louder in Chicago as turmoil reportedly brews within the Bears locker room. According to sources close to the team, Caleb Williams, the franchise's promising quarterback, allegedly voiced a blunt ultimatum that has sent shockwaves through the organization. "I won't play alongside him anymore." While the comment has not been officially confirmed, insiders say the remark was directed at one of the team's veteran players, sparking questions about internal dynamics and the state of leadership within the squad. The timing of Williams' statement couldn't be more sensitive. After a series of lackluster performances and mounting pressure from fans and media alike, the Bears find themselves in a precarious situation. Analysts speculate that if these tensions are real, the team could face a potentially disruptive rift, one that might influence future lineups, trade discussions, and even coaching strategies. Observers are now scrutinizing every interaction, from practice sessions to sideline behavior, hoping to catch signs of an unresolved conflict. Industry insiders suggest that the origins of this apparent feud may stem from clashing personalities or differing visions on how the team should operate on and off the field. Williams, often praised for his fiery competitiveness and leadership potential, may be struggling to reconcile with a teammate whose approach he perceives as incompatible with his own ambitions. Meanwhile, whispers of locker room factions and subtle power struggles are gaining traction, adding fuel to an already volatile rumor mill. While the Bears front office has remained tight-lipped, speculation continues to intensify. Fans are divided, some defending Williams' apparent stance on accountability and team chemistry, while others worry that the fallout could destabilize a squad still trying to find its identity. Social media is ablaze with hot takes, and commentators are piecing together every hint of tension, turning every handshake, sideline gesture, and sideline exchange into potential evidence of a deeper discord. If true, Williams' declaration could represent more than just a personal dispute. It might signal a pivotal moment for the Bears' internal culture. In a league where locker room harmony can define a season, even whispers like this carry weight, and Chicago's faithful are left anxiously speculating who will emerge as the dominant voice when the storm finally settles. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.